I've always been a big fan of the Centennial Cougars football team, and being the kind of person that enjoys the behind-the-scenes stuff, I wanted to find out what was behind the scenes of Centennial football. I know our football team is full of heroes and athletes, but who are the unsung heroes of Centennial football? Every home game, I come to watch the Cougars gain another victory, and I always see the amazingly painted field. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that without the field being painted, it would be a lot harder to play the game of football. Who are these people that paint the fields? All these white lines, numbers, the end zones, the Cougar head? Who paints it all? Me and my crew decided to go and find out. Whatever group of people paint the field have got to be warriors. You might even call them white line warriors. And I wanted to find out who these white line warriors are.
My name is Brad Collier,
Frank Piscicani,
Joe Katina,
Mike Law,
and I've been painting the field, like I said, for about 6 years. Got serious about it about 4 years ago.
I've been doing it since Peyton and Tristan were freshmen. So since freshman year, so this will be the 4th year, but this is the year I'm totally in.
Since the last 3 years.
I started about 8 years ago.
We paint for every home game with the exception of the first home game. That's done by a professional company that lays out all the lines in the end zone letters and the Cougar at the center of the field. And then from there on, we have to monitor the weather, home games, so we don't lose the lines because we have to repaint everything. So, I don't know, how many times a year would you say we paint this field?
Probably the game field would probably be, when we're all said and done, probably 7 or 8.
7 or 8, yeah.
7 or 8.
Yeah, 5 regular season home games and then playoff games. So.
And then we also painted in the spring.
That's right. For spring football.
For spring football.
The most fun part is hanging out with the guys and the ladies. The ladies do come as well. And then second to that is just seeing the transformation on the field, just going from a field to a great looking football field.
I love it. It's a lot of fun. Good fellowship with the other guys out here, and just for a worthy cause.
The best part about it is hanging out with this guy right here. Yeah. We have a lot of fun. Otherwise, you know, with our jobs and the boys' football games and all that, we don't get a chance to hang out all the time. So this gives us a lot of time to bond, and we have a lot of fun.
Frank and I have been painting the practice field since May, and they've got an upper field and then two laid out on the baseball field as well. So Frank and I have been doing that probably once a week since the first week of May.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's been an all summer activity.
That's a total of about 180 yards worth of field, because there's a 70-yard field, a 40-yard field, and then a 70-yard field up top.
So that's a lot of work. So why do you guys do it?
Well, it's like anything, you know, there's the behind the scenes, and everybody just sees the team playing on Friday night, but they don't know how much work they put in, the hours of work they put in behind it. Same thing with the band, you know, the hours and hours of practice, and you know, all you see them is on Friday nights. Well, it's the same thing with this, you know. We got to put hours and hours in to get the field right for Friday night, so it looks good for the Cougar Nation.